right, here is your first question. What is a common term for a daily printed publication? Newspaper, used paper, or snooze paper? Now, I love the first questions in this game. I mean, they're really similar to the questions they ask athletes when they want to find out if they have a concussion. You know, I'm just waiting for a visual question. You know, one where maybe I ask you, how many fingers am I holding up? How many fingers, Rock? Stu, I don't know. Now look, you might call it newspaper if you're potty training a puppy. And if you're using it to snooze on, then you've been up too late training that puppy. And probably couldn't even make it to the couch. But the common term here is newspaper. Newspaper, which is the correct answer.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Ah, look at that. And here's the headline for all of you. We got 22,834 players who are in it still. You're 1 for 1. Great job. Now let's turn the page and take a look at question number 2, shall we? Who is the host of Ellen's Game of Games on NBC? Steve Harvey, Ryan Seacrest, or Ellen DeGeneres? Now, speaking of shows, the 3rd season of The Handmaid's Tale premiered last night. I don't know if you watch it, but it's a little heavier and not as quite family-friendly as the show we're asking you about right now. Yeah, pretty much so. Now, Ellen's Game of Games was created based on all the fun games that Ellen DeGeneres played on her daily talk show. And if you're going to put your name in the title of the show, it's probably a good idea to host it, which is why Ellen DeGeneres is the correct answer. Yes, and you know, I've been lobbying to call this JD's confetti for months now, but they keep telling me it's too late for that. All right, whatever, not a big deal. Okay, after 2 questions, we got 21,540 players who are still in the game with a shot at $7,500. What's next? State stuff, yes. One of my favorite categories. Now look, let's see what you know about our states. Here we go, question number 3. Of the states that meet at the Four Corners Monument, which extends farthest southwest from it? Arizona, Colorado, or Utah? Now, here's a state fact for you. The original language of Hawaii consists of just 13 letters. The rules are that every word has to end in a vowel, and every consonant must be followed by a vowel, and every syllable has to end in a vowel. You know, Hawaiian Wheel of Fortune must be super boring. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one just boils down to geography. The more south you go, the warmer it gets, and the more west you go, something probably happens, but as far as I know, it gets chilly in Utah and Colorado, but it's usually pretty warm in the farthest southwest state of Arizona. Arizona, everybody, which is the correct answer. Oh, hey, what's up? In the Newberg again. You're still hypnotized. You know, you should just probably chill until after the show, my friend.
I can't. I feel bad.
Why?
JD's such a good guy, but he doesn't know that I use fake names in the chat to write that I hate his outfit, that he talks too much. He doesn't even know it's me.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me, my friend. It's all good.
Thanks, friend. Signed, Jeffrey from Kansas.
Oh, that Jeffrey from Kansas. All right, hey, well, we got 13,395 players who are 3 for 3, which means it's time for me to ask you question number 4. Which of these companies was not started by a feature film starring actress? The Wonderful Company, The Honest Company, or Fabletics? Now, speaking of celebrity business, I read a lot of people have lost money on cryptocurrencies that celebs have endorsed. So I guess it's not probably the best time to mention JD Coin. It's the only JD-based cryptocurrency out there. But I won't endorse it right now, all right? So, The Honest Company started selling eco-friendly products in 2012 and was founded by Jessica Alba, so that's out of here. The confetti clue we posted in the official fan group said, if you don't pick the pistachio company, you're nuts. Because the company that sells pistachios and almonds and was not founded by a celebrity actress is The Wonderful Company. Yeah, there you go, that's the correct answer. Oh, and Fabletics is an athleisure company that was started by Kate Hudson, everyone. Okay, look at that. We got 9,896 players who are keeping wonderful company with each other as they hope to take a piece of the cash prize. And now, a video. Sure, this tram looks cool, everyone, unless, of course, you're waiting to get on the next one and you're screaming, "Can't you go any faster?" Ah! All right, so why did we just watch that? Because I'm about to ask you question number 5. What is the name for a transport system that uses elevator cabling with a railroad car? Avuncular, crepuscular, or funicular, everyone? Funicular. Oh, hello again, my friend. Oh.
I don't know why I'm confessing all this stuff to you, but I feel really bad about paying the graphics guy to Photoshop your head on a picture of a swimsuit model and putting it on the fridge in the work kitchen.
What? Wow, what is that?
JD's such a great guy. Why did I do that?
Is this thing working? You know, I'm starting to wonder if he really likes me. Or if I've just let out an even eviler side of Newberg. All right, so, hey, let's continue, shall we? Let's find out the answer to this one. So, if you're riding on an avuncular, I hope he has a strong back because that's an adjective that means uncle-like. Uncle-like. And, you know, people think this system is extremely fun to ride, and maybe that's why it's called a funicular, everyone. Funicular, that is the correct answer. And you know, crepuscular refers to animals that are active primarily during twilight. Wow, a fact that ranks number 3 in least interesting facts I've thrown out over 200 episodes of this show. Wait a minute, hey, get that out of there. There's no reason to be seeing this again, graphics guy. Why is my face on a woman's body? Even though I do look fabulous. All right, now, look, we have got 6,107 players who have answered 5 questions correctly. And it's time for...
Totes of Briefs.
Totes of Briefs, everyone. Yes, a question about some abbreviations. Here we go. Question number 6. Based on what it originally stood for, which common acronym phrase is not redundant? LED display, pin number, or DC Comics? Now, according to an episode of Confetti from 8 months ago, the word taser actually stands for something. Yeah, it comes from a 1911 novel called Tom Swift and His Electric Rifle, and that's T-S-A-H-E-R. Wait a minute, that doesn't spell taser. This is a bogus fun fact. So bogus. All right, well, PIN stands for personal identification number, so putting number after it is definitely redundant. So, does the D in LED stand for display, or does the C in DC stand for comics? Well, let me shed some light-emitting diodes on this question. You get it? You get it? Yeah, the D in LED stands for diode, so LED display is the correct answer. Yes, and the DC in DC Comics stands for Detective Comics. We all knew that though, right? Come on, of course. Wait, we all didn't know that's a party foul. Ah!
Oh, damn!
It's all good though. Hey, share those answers with your friends, your family, those that are still playing right now who may or may not be on your team. Free lives. Maybe a free life saved you. I hope so. I hope you've played the game 5 times and earned your free life. All right, well, we've got 3,104 players who are more than halfway through the game and still have a chance to WIN. So let's see what's NEXT. And I promise I will stop doing THAT. Yeah, all right, cool. What do we got next? Oh, question number 7. Most planets are named for Roman gods. Which one is derived from a Greek god's name? Jupiter, Uranus, or Venus? Now, speaking of planets, did you know that no one knows how old Saturn's rings are? Personally, I think, or at least I'd like to think, there is one person who knows how old they are and they just keep forgetting to tell everyone. I know who that is. Or do I? All right, so Venus is the Roman goddess of love, sex, beauty, and fertility. So she's the wrong answer. Yeah. Jupiter is the king of the gods, and Uranus was the god known as Father Sky, which is an awesome nickname. So which one of them is Greek, everyone? Well, that would be Uranus. Uranus, which is the correct answer. Yes, and here's something you might not have known. Uranus' son castrated his dad and then threw his junk into the sea where it grew into Aphrodite. And now that's something you can't unknow.
Ew.
All right, now look at this. After 7 questions, we have got 1,861 players who seem to know everything. Okay, let's see if you know the answer to this one. Question number 8. Which movie franchise has a film with a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes? Chucky, Jaws, or Transformers? Now, there are some big movies coming out this weekend. I mean, do I go see Dark Phoenix, the new X-Men movie, or Pavarotti, the documentary about the accomplished singer during his 3 Tenors days? Okay, I'm gonna go see X-Men. But I'm still trying to seem more complex. Dark Phoenix. All right, now, all 3 of these franchises should probably have stopped making more movies. The highest rated film in any of these franchises was the original Jaws, which pulled in a 97%. But by the time they got around to Jaws 4, The Revenge, there was an epic fall from grace because that movie earned a 0% rating. So Jaws! Wah, wah. Yeah, that's the correct answer. And Jaws 4 gets a bad rap. I mean, it's got Michael Caine and a shark that traveled 1,000 miles to eat a family that was trying to get away from it. You get back here, Mr. Shark. Don't you run away from me. That's my Michael Caine. It's pretty bad. All right, cool. We got 1,417 players who are perfect through 8 questions. But the sharks are circling as we head into the 2 toughest questions in the game, starting with question number 9. Who was not the first person from their country of birth to ever win a Nobel Prize? Theodore Roosevelt, Anwar Sadat, or Pablo Neruda? Now, this award is named for Sweden's Alfred Nobel, who set aside the bulk of his wealth to establish the prize. And that didn't make his family happy. Look, I get that. Imagine if you asked your dad for a bike and he said, "Oh, sorry, kiddo, I'm saving our money to give strangers cool medals." "But Dad, I want a bike." You know, that would be bad. Now, in 1906, Theodore Roosevelt became the first person born in the United States to ever claim a Nobel Prize, so he's out of here. Pablo Neruda and Gabriela Mistral are both Nobel winners from Chile. So, did Neruda win his before Mistral? No! Mistral won in 1945 and Neruda's win came in 1971, so Pablo Neruda is the correct answer. And in 1978, Anwar Sadat became the first Egyptian to win the coveted prize. All right, and look at that. We have 825 players who are as close as it gets to winning the coveted confetti prize, everyone. Oh, you're back.
You seem like a good guy. Can I get one more thing off my chest that I did to JD?
Yes, fine. Go ahead.
The other day I was holding his phone. It was actually a few months ago, and he got this message about a role in the new Star Wars movie. I forgot to tell him.
What? Are you kidding me, Newberg? Are you kidding me? What?
Dude, relax. I was never even hypnotized. I was just having fun with you.
Wait, you're not hypnotized?
No.
Really? So you didn't... None of this?
Nothing.
You didn't confess to all that stuff? That was just a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't get a message about a role in Star Wars?
Oh, no, that happened.
What?
Yeah, but I never cut my toenails in your dressing room. Wait, I did do that, but it was just twice.
Ew! Oh, man. I could have been John Boyega. What? All right. It's not gonna be easy to get all excited for this, but it's time for your final question. I could have been a better one. All right, I'm sorry. Here's your final question. Which of these bands had the most members inducted together into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? The Grateful Dead, Fleetwood Mac, or Parliament Funkadelic? Now, if you ever wondered why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland, it's because that's where famous disc jockey Alan Freed coined the term rock and roll back in 1951. Just another feather in Cleveland's cap of great achievements. Now, Fleetwood Mac is 3rd place here. Yes, the 3rd place finisher here. They only had a paltry can't read. They only had a paltry 8 members, everyone. 8 members inducted. So, it's down to the Grateful Dead and Parliament Funkadelic. All right, both bands had a lot of people in them. Yeah, Parliament Funkadelic has an impressive 16 members in the hall. In the hall, everyone. While the Dead has just 12. Just 12, and that means Parliament Funkadelic. They are the correct answer. I love their music, it's so good. Hey, did you get everything right? Then it's time to give up the funk. I'm trying not to sing it on cue. We'll get in trouble. All right, hey, because we're going to give you some money. Yeah, how many winners did we have tonight? Ooh.